not, Tipp ended up playing the match on Limerick's terms. And I think Tipp being Tipp and Liam Sheedy and Eamon O'Shea and the boys, they will always want the match played on their terms. And I think that's something that they will focus on this Sunday. And I think they should focus on that. They're mindful of the challenge that Limerick are going to present. But I definitely think, Tipperary can't just stand back and, invite a team like Limerick on them and say, look, we're going to curtail them. I think Tipp have to try and force themselves on Limerick a little bit.
I was actually trying to think earlier today, have expectations ever been as low in Tipperary about playing Limerick in a match? Because obviously they've had Tipperary every way they want them the last couple of years, as you were saying. But even some of the players probably that we relied on so much for the last couple of years probably not being as prominent, like Paddy Maher's having some difficulty at full back, Nolan McGrath taking off midway through the second half, John McGrath not going well, Seamus Callanan doing okay, well, doing pretty well, but like he's not at 100% either. Like, have you ever seen Tipperary as such outsiders in a match against Limerick? Like, historically, I can't really think of a time.
No, you'd have to go back a while since it's been like that, and I think Tipp will always back themselves, against Limerick, no matter what it is. But yeah, I think it's a excess of where both moments. I still think under day Tipperary have good enough hurlers. I think for me, I felt this year the dilemma for Liam Sheedy was, does he go with his tried and trusted lieutenants that probably delivered him an All-Ireland in 2010 and came along and a second one in 19. There's still a core of guys that I think he brought through a couple of minor.
A third one in 19.
And well, his second. But I think that was the dilemma for him this year. Does he invigorate the team with some fresh young blood from those under 21 and under 20 All-Ireland successes?
Join the OurGame Supporters Club at Patreon for €5 per month to get audio podcasts of the Hurling and Football Show and much more exclusive material.